But yeah, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. And this may or may not be made into an actual YouTube video. But there's been a lot of discourse on the Twitters lately. At least that I've been noticing. I've been scrolling through whenever I have free time. And specifically looking for Senna combos and potentially Thresh combos. And also I'm very on the fence about going back to Yasuo and waiting for another Shadow Isles champ to come out. But a lot of people. Wonderful. Casual dumpster fire at this point. Yeah, basically. But the whole discourse is on fighting games. For some reason, there's always discourse on fighting games, and I think it has to do with the Avatars Legends the Fighting Game beta that was during the last weekend. Mainly the fact that the game itself is not easy. It's not easy at all. The combos are very complicated, and it's very difficult. And there's a lot of timing things to do, and, you know, a lot of mechanics to get used to. And it's not as beginner-friendly as other fighting games. And so you get a lot of people saying, oh, fighting games aren't easy to get into. Fighting games are like the hardest video game to possibly get into. No wonder you don't get any new players. And that rubs me the wrong way. As an avid fighting game player, I can't help but think this take is very disingenuous. So you're telling me that people can just jump into League of Legends and become pro players? So you're telling me someone can jump into Call of Duty and just become the best player? Right away? First match? Boom, done? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Look, no matter how casual friendly you make your fighting game, you will never convince someone who loses instantaneously to random bullshit in their first match to stick around. People hate losing. They will just leave. That's the same reason I don't play MOBAs very often. I'm not good at MOBAs. I don't think with a MOBA mentality. I play some shooters. I'm not very good at shooters, but I do play some shooters. Marvel Rivals is one. It used to be one that I played. I haven't played for a while, but still. There is no jumping into a game and immediately being good. You know what most people do in a fighting game? They just press random buttons. The most casual audience in a fighting game will always just be pressing random buttons for the sake of stuff happening on screen. And that's fine. If you can make cool shit happen right away, you've done it. You've captured someone's imagination. You've captured someone's attention, and they will stick around longer. Street Fighter 6 made it easier for cool shit to happen. That's how they got their audience. Tekken 8, early Tekken 8, I should add, made cool shit happen all the fucking time. They got their audience. So the main way that you want to get someone in your game is by making the cool shit readily accessible. You want to make that cool shit be as cool as humanly possible. People will stick through all the bullshit. They will stick through Oki. They will stick through grab loops. They will stick through fucking everything as long as they get to do some really cool shit. And you know what? I feel like that's 2x KO, in my personal opinion. You get some real fucking cool shit playing 2x KO. And yes, doing the auto combos is one way to do that. As long as you don't give the auto combos too much of an advantage, give them a reason to learn the game. Give them a reason to jump in and start researching stuff. Yes, fighting games are hard when you first get into it. I'm not gonna deny that. But you know what else is hard first time you get into it? Literally fucking everything. You think someone who has never touched a fucking shooter in their lives, who goes into a first-person shooter, will be good at that game at all? They won't even use the twin sticks at the same time. They'll move and then turn the camera and then move. Have you ever seen someone who hasn't touched video games in their life play a first-person shooter do? They do that. That's exactly what they do. You cannot expect to be good right away in anything. The reason you go into a shooter, for example, I admit it's really easy to just press the fucking button and then have bullets fly out of your gun. Yeah, I admit, that is pretty fucking easy. Having the bullets hit your target is the hard part. Same thing with a fighting game. It's really easy to make the moves come out when you press the buttons. What's really difficult is how to make them hit. It's just practice. That's all it is. There's not a single game in this universe that you are good at innately right off the bat. The reason I can pick up a game, or at least a fighting game, and be remotely competent is because I've been playing fighting games my entire life. I was raised on the stuff, practically. I'm still not fucking good at it, but I can pick up any fighting game and figure out, okay, back usually is block, unless there's a block button, like Soul Calibur or Mortal Kombat. Okay? You get your lights, mediums, and heavies, unless you're like Tekken, who has left and right, fist and legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, as they notated. Either ways, the buttons are there. Everything, for the most part, is there. The only thing you gotta figure out is how to put the puzzle pieces together. That's it. It's the same way someone who plays Call of Duty, someone who plays Battlefield, someone who plays fucking, Medal of Honor, the oldest fucking shit, can play every fight or every FPS. It's because the puzzle pieces are there. You just gotta put it together for that one specific game. And if you've never played a fighting game, I can understand why it's so difficult to get into it, but it's not as difficult as anything else you've ever played. Which is why I fucking hate it when people say, I don't like fighting games because they're so difficult to get into. I don't like fighting games because they're just bad. They're not beginner friendly. No, they're not. You know what else is beginner friendly? Go offline. Go fight some CPUs. Low-level CPUs are easy. You can go find some low-level CPUs and do all the cool shit on them. And then, once you've mastered your movement, once you've mastered your combos, bring that online if you need to. You don't even need to go online, though a lot of games revolve around that nowadays. 2XKO, for example, is a big one for that. It's mainly online, even though there are single-player modes now. You don't even need to go online if you want to play 2XKO now. But I always suggest, go offline. Go play against CPUs that are more your level. There is literally nothing to lose if you're going to be playing against CPUs. It's the same thing for a MOBA. If you go online right away, you're going to get your ass fucking handed to you if you've never played a MOBA before in your life. Go offline, play against bots, get a feel for it, and then go. And then you can learn things as you go from that point on. For example, in a fighting game, you can learn what Oki is. What are your options? You can neutral get up, you can roll, or you can get up attack, or stuff like that. In a MOBA, it's the same thing. All right, I know how to play the general fundamentals of the game. Now, how do I jungle? What's my route? What monsters do I get first? Where do I gank? Same fucking concept. The only difference is, a fighting game is very fast. You need to learn on the fly. It depends on what MOBA you're playing, but a lot of them are like that too. I'm just saying, it really pisses me off when people are like, oh, fighting games are too hard. You didn't really give it a try, did you? You didn't get to the cool shit. That's the problem. The cool shit was a combo down the line. I know getting comboed for 3 minutes can be a pain in the ass, but imagine you doing that combo to them. Whoa, that must be amazing. I'm just saying, like, yes, fighting games are hard to get into, but what game isn't? The only games that I would say that are not hard to get into are fucking single-player adventure games. And even them, they have a level of challenge to them if you go for a higher difficulty. It's really not that hard. Pick it up, give it a try. Don't complain if it's too hard if you've never played a fighting game before in your life. And if you have played fighting games before in your life, there you go. You got your fundamentals. Start learning. I have an insane losing streak in every fighting game I have ever played. I cannot begin to count the number of times I have lost in a fighting game. That doesn't make me want to play it less. In fact, that makes me want to get fucking better. I look at shit a lot of the time. I'm complaining, as some of you may know. I do have a bit of a problem with that. But that doesn't change the fact that I fucking love the games I'm playing. And yes, after the heat is down, after I've calmed down, I can look at myself and go, damn, I was doing a lot of mistakes. How do I get better? How do I fix that? And I keep thinking of combos in my head afterwards. But that doesn't make me want to quit. Just because I lose, I can analyze myself and say, all right, you fucked me up. I got fucked up. How do I counter that? Which is why I fucking hate rage quitters. One and doneers and rage quitters are so fucking annoying. Alright, you beat me. Alright, I think I've got it now. I know how you play. Let's go. I'll beat you next time. And then they leave. Cool. Fuck you. I guess you don't want to play the game. I digress. Fighting games are hard to get into if you've never played a fighting game before. I agree. Every other game is just as hard to get into if you've never played them before. Stop complaining. I don't even know why this is a discourse on Twitter right now. There are a lot of people on my side that are agreeing with this, but there are some people who just get their asses handed to them in a fighting game and go, oh, it's unlearnable. I can't play this. Yeah, it's because you're not playing it right, first of all. You went into Devil May Cry, Dante Must Die difficulty for the first playthrough of any action combat game you've ever played. That's basically what you did. Why would you do that to yourself? Take it slow. Learn. Just like everything else. Yeah. I'm gonna end it there, otherwise I can rant for hours. So yeah.